back to our channel.
All right, guys, so we're gonna be talking about this drone. It's the DJI FPV, and we have had it for 5 years now, and we're gonna get into it, how we use it on this farm, and all the gaps that it fills in the day-to-day process.
So let's get into it. Whatcha? So as you guys just saw in that clip, we do something pretty unconventional and we herd all of our sheep using a drone. Now we had a different flock of sheep years ago and we had trained them right off the get-go to hear the sound of the drone starting and then to flock together and go to wherever we had trained them to go. When we got this new flock of sheep, we did the same thing and it's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, and I can actually move them. So basically, actually, if they started coming home, I could cut them off, and they would go a different route or maybe around. But if I just stay behind them and they know that safe place, they're gonna go there. It's really, really easy. It's
super handy because it's like having a collie dog, but without having to feed it or train it or do anything like that.
This is the shepherd.
So it's just super handy. Now, I know that that's so unconventional if you're like an old-time shepherd or rancher. To use something like this might just seem so far out, but it has saved the whole process of like getting, oh, we have to go check the lambs. Oh, is when lambing and getting up and walking all the way out to pasture. If you have big land, that is like so much movement, so much unnecessary.
Yeah, it's a lot, and you know, it doesn't just do the sheep. Yeah, we're doing the sheep with it. And yeah, they work really well with it, but really easily we can get the cattle to move.
That's right.
You know, and yeah.
So we've moved cows with it. Checked fencing.
Pushed coyotes away.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that coyote that came at nighttime. And I did it at nighttime and flew low because if you fly low enough with this, there's a light on the bottom. I think it's something like 15 feet. So anyways, yeah, it was out there and yeah, chased the coyote away. So that was, again, didn't have to deal with it. Chased it away and it never came back. So that's cool.
That and then checking our roofing.
Yeah.
We've checked fencing. Hot wire.
Yeah. Whether the hot wire's working and then checking the light at the far end and making sure that's working. Checking fence lines. There is just an endless amount. So I don't want any like farmer that's been doing something to really be discouraged by this. It's you know, if you're gonna get up, get on your quad, or if you're gonna get up and walk out, this is actually a lot easier. And some of the older drones, like I had a couple like Mavics and Mavic Airs, and you know, there's like a whole calibration. And what I mean by that is like you gotta like rotate it this way, calibrate it to the GPS. This though, like radio frequency. Turn it on, turn all three things on. So you got your goggles, you got your remote, and then this. And once those are paired really quickly, I think it's something like 10 seconds, you can be up and flying. And this thing goes up to 61 miles an hour.
Also, like checking to see if our back acreage has defrosted, like the snow level.
Yeah, you can't get there on foot. Yeah. If you couldn't get there on foot, like if we had 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet snow, something where you don't want a snowshoe on, you're not going to get on a side-by-side or something like that.
Yeah. Our trapping friends, This is what you need.
Yeah. Like,
it's just so much
it's
easier.
Easier. Like, yeah, I was saying to Mrs. B earlier that like you can literally have a coffee, get your coffee, go sit on your couch, and this will run cleanly, seamlessly far away. I mean, you can get 10 kilometers with low latency on this, and that's just how clear it comes through on the goggles and its communication. So yeah, and check on all your animals. Check on the fencing. You have like 15, 20 minutes per battery if you are ripping. So if you need to rip to the back and rip around and check on everything really quickly, you're gonna have like 20 minutes.
I think for any cattleman that has cows like all over dispersed on range, this is like a game changer.
Yeah.
Yeah, horseback going out is amazing. Of course, we would never discourage actual going out.
Heck
but
no.
this for a quick check is like, I think that's what we need to like kind of reiterate, is that we're not saying that old cattleman or old shepherding is old and outdated. Absolutely not. We still do that as well. This is just for quick checks.
Yeah. Well, nothing beats hands-on, right?
Right. Or when our dogs are barking super excessively, that's a time where he grabs the drone and just boogies out there just to see a quick view before we...
So it's like, hands down, if you need to get from A to B really quickly, this is going to be the thing. And it's not just because when you walk or when you just quad, you just have that one visual, right? And what this does is that you get that and then you get more. You get to see the whole situation a lot easier.
Yeah.
And like, you know, maybe you wanted to go check on one cow, boom, you get to see 200 feet over there was another cow doing something, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever it might be. If I hear something, I can be there within a minute.
Yeah,
I can literally
insane.
be, you know, 1,000 feet in a minute.
Yeah, it's insane. When our dogs are out there barking, it takes you like no time to get out.
Connects and everything's going in like 10, 15 seconds. And I can be up and I can be easily, you know, you're going 61 miles an hour, like 100 and some kilometers an hour, straight beeline.
We also want to mention that like there's laws and regulations with droning, and so we're not here to talk about that. We are not legal counsel at all. No,
but the certification, you can get it and all that stuff if you want to go commercial and whatnot.
Yeah, so that's not what we're talking about here. We're literally just homesteaders talking about how you can use a drone on your homestead.
Just another employee or something, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
That's all it is.
Paid or not paid? Oh, I guess we had to pay for it. So yeah, this paid.
Paid once, and there you go. Salary's over.
That's right.
This is just another tool. And every one of you probably have a tool or something you're going to take with you on the job and checking on an animal, any of your livestock. This is just another tool. And just utilize it like that. And
yeah, we're not promoting laziness or
not at all.
Anything
Never,
like that.
ever. These things aren't like an airplane where you have to worry about balancing or anything. This is, I know anybody could fly this. If you just, anybody, like it takes up, it hovers by itself. I usually just manually fly it back.
Yeah.
That's nice to see how well. You bring it home, you hold it down, and it will come down to about this height, and then it'll land on its own. And if it runs out of battery at a certain percentage, it'll fly home. If you fly it out of range, so what it does is this thing, if it has 100% battery, and I use 50% to it, it knows that it needs that 50% to get back.
Yeah.
So it tells you at that distance away from you, because it tells on your goggles how far it is away from you, it knows that I need that much power to get back. And it will literally turn around and say, nope, we got to get going, like low battery.
So that one time when you lost it on our back acreage, how can you explain how that works? Like say it gets hit by a tree and drops. How do you now find your drone?
Yeah, so it has a find me situation inside here in the goggles where it'll tell you it's basically its brief location. Cool. And it also has a audible and light situation. So actually I'm just going to show you guys quickly. So you can see all the lights, right? I hope so.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, and you can hear it.
Okay, so it's got a bunch of lights. And if you lose this, all these lights start dancing. You can, well, actually, sorry, when you push the find me, these start blinking really, really bright. And it makes a beeping sound. So it goes beep, beep. So finding this at nighttime too, really easy. It has everything you need. It'll show you a brief location. You can actually also get a visual of what it last saw. So you can, if you knew your property, you can kind of get an idea where it was. Then the map, then the sound, and then the blinking of the lights. So again, this has 4 tools to find itself, and yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's super handy. We also have 2 of these goggles, so I can also watch at the same time, or our children.
It's called on the goggles, you go to audience mode. And then basically your goggles go into an open frequency where anybody there can actually pick that up and watch.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
And you can turn that on and off, so you don't have to worry about someone watching what you're doing. You just, if you want your wife or someone watching, an audience, you're good to go.
Neat. Yeah. And it's also adjustable. Like these are adjustable to everybody's face and eye. So.
Very customizable. And yeah, these are, you might notice that these are not the antennas you see online. They're just they're so they can reach a little bit further and be a little clearer. Yeah, so you can get different pads, different harnesses.
And we have smashed it into a tree a couple times, so this is a new body.
They give you a spare, so this comes in the case also with the black clear one. I have broken this, blew this one off when we crashed it and I had to go find it. You can get all these parts really quickly, really easily.
Yeah.
And don't be discouraged about the soldering. It comes apart really easily, and the wires feed very nicely up into here, and then all I did was just connect and solder on the new ones, and it's back. It's like brand new.
Yeah, you can't even tell that you did that.
Yeah. DJI has done really well with all their drones. Like
they've done well with all their products.
Yeah.
We have not been disappointed in any DJI product that we've bought.
No, I just wanted to get away and do like radio frequency over like, so anybody knows with radio frequency, if you have trees or buildings in your way, you're gonna get some latency issues. So basically you fly high, and as long as you can kind of have a straight line to this, you're gonna get some distance.
Yeah, that's super awesome.
Yeah.
And then obviously you can record video on it.
Yeah.
You guys have seen that quite a few times in our videos. And so that's a really cool because if you didn't see it well, like say you're out checking cows, if you didn't see it while you're actually checking, you can record and then go home, put it on a bigger screen, and then really try to see what you're looking for, or like checking traps or whatever it may be, right?
Yep.
So that's kind of cool too.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it for today, you guys.
It is. Glad we got to share this with you guys, and I hope you add it to your toolbox. It'll help.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
See ya!